What do you think, what is your opinion on being allowed to have your cell phone in the classroom?
I think it's not right.
So cell phones in the classroom, I definitely think that smartphones could and should be utilized for academic purposes. I think that just as an English teacher, I know many moments when within my lesson I've been able to say, okay, you guys, pull out your phone and Google this, or we're not sure what a certain vocab word means when we're reading a poem, and I say, who wants to Google it? And someone whips out the phone and they're able to type it in and sort of teach the class for a moment. So I think there's lots of ways to incorporate it and make it like a valuable resource. I also think that it can be a distraction. So I think that looking at some of the negative sides of it, just having used it in my classroom for things like I mentioned, I notice sometimes students will obviously not be Googling a vocab word or doing what I ask them to do, but rather they'll jump on Facebook or they'll text back their friend. That happened actually a couple times when we do SSR, and so some students bring in a Kindle rather than a regular book, or they'll read it on their smartphone, which is great. However, a couple students have, instead of reading the book that they're supposed to be reading on their phone, will, again, like I said, jump on Facebook, or I'll catch them texting. And so I think it can be a distraction for some kids, but I think if maybe it's made really clear and it's explicitly taught how to use them in the classroom, it could be really, really beneficial. Those are my opinions.
Do it.
The pros of having smartphones in classrooms is students have access to technology and research capabilities at their fingertips. The cons are they might not have a cell phone, and or they might not be able to access or know the bias that they're accessing, so there needs to be a lot more teaching with the smartphone capabilities.
Yeah,
You-
because I love my cell phone.
So you do want to have it in the classroom?
Yes, for educational purposes.
Educational purposes only. What if you want to text your friend? Should you be allowed?
No,
Why?
because I'm supposed to be focusing on my classwork and stuff.
Okay, so what's some of the ways you've used your phone to help you in school?
Oh, there should be like some kind of, like, you want to search something on Google, or want to use a calculator for math, science, and stuff.
Okay. Do you check School Loop on your phone?
Yes.
All right, good answer. Thank you.
My phone helps me because it helps me look at missing assignments that I need to turn in.
My phone helps me because it's portable, so I can search up anything at any time.
My phone distracts me, so that's not good.
Positives are it helps me organize myself, and it helps me have backup and research for other things that I need to have research on. The negatives are it's a huge distraction because, well, I'm a teenager and my phone is pretty much my life.
Mr. Scheffler, tell me what you think about smartphones in the classroom.
I think they can definitely be an asset for learning, but that it's difficult to control children's personal desires for internet searching. So there need to be definite parameters around their viewing, but that they can help out in the classroom.